Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Miss Muffin Man playing MuffinCraft Season 2. I have a plan for today's episode, and it's going to be pretty sweet. I want to fix up our mob farm a bit, and to do that, we're going to need this little machine called the Slice and Splice from Ender.io. It shouldn't be too difficult to make. I'm making up Solarium right now. We have silicon in the system already. Oh, of course we don't have sticks. Why would we have sticks in the system, you know? Alright, wait, do I keep sticks in here? No. Alright, gotta grab some wood. But anyway, what we're gonna do is the mob farm right now, we have an overflow chest, and it's not a very good overflow chest. It's a double chest out of regular, regular wood, and basically it's full. It's always full. Whenever I go to check on it, there's stuff in there. And that's not good. That's not what we want. So, the idea is we're gonna make a advanced item filter, which will allow us to control a bit more what goes in and out of that chest. So we need this thing to have power. Balls. Do we have power anywhere over here? This is input, okay. Okay, I know what we can do. We have power like behind here, right? There's a cable right there, yep. Let's get power. It's getting power, sweet. Alright. So the way this thing works, we just put shift click and it knows where it goes. That goes there. What's the last thing we're missing? We need one of these, a Z-Logic controller, but I don't know if I mentioned that. Oh, we need redstone. That is not a problem. We can put redstone in there. And it does need an axe and another set of shears. Axe. It can be any axe, but I don't really care enough to make it something important. Because usually what happens is, like, I've seen people put unbreakable act, like they'll make a tinker's tool, they'll make it unbreakable and put it in there and be like, oh, this is great, now I never have to worry about it. But like, I've never used the slice and splice to the extent that I had to worry about durability. Like, if I make 131 things in the slice and splice, I'm okay with replacing this axe once. Like, the slice and splice isn't that useful. Like, you're gonna make a handful of things out of this. Or like, I don't even know what the durability is on shears, but whatever. Alright, so the thing we're looking for is an advanced item filter from Ender.io, this guy. And, oh sweet, we actually have everything we need. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to show you guys the mob farm real quick. I don't know if I actually showed it after I dolled it up a little bit. Nothing great. Just, swapped out the walls for a couple prettier blocks than regular stone. Entrance is still kind of bad. But yeah, I touched up the floor and we got basalt bricks. I just thought they looked kind of neat. Yeah, you can see here, it's pretty much full. You can see all the items on the ground, and it's just not good. We're not in a good spot with this. And here's the overflow chest, like I said, always full of stuff. A lot of potions, actually. I would not have expected that. And as it stands, we have this item filter, and it's whitelisting items, but like it can't ignore, like it's ignoring metadata, but it can't ignore NBT data. That's why we get like bows and stuff. So, never active. Take this guy out. Put this guy in there. Ignore damage. Ignore NBT, ignore metadata, or dictionary disabled. Fine, whatever. So now we grab a bow, we grab a helmet, we grab a chest plate, we grab leggings. We might not even have enough to do all this, because this thing does not have enough slots. But we'll see. So just gotta set this guy up. This is a whitelist, so we can actually set this to always active now. And we can see, it's actually a lot faster too, I think, so that's neat. We need to do the same for leather for sure. We're going to get a lot of leather armor in here. Actually, you know what might be better? If we do a whitelist or a blacklist on things we actually want to keep. I think that's going to work a lot better. So let's never active again. Ignore these things. So what are we going to do? What do we want to keep? We want mob heads. Mob heads are important. So blacklist this guy, blacklist this guy, blacklist that guy. Sweet, so we got those guys in there. What else do we want to keep? Ender crystals? Those could come in handy later on. Sure. And I don't think we'll get a lot of these. So like, I'm trying to think of what would be okay to put in this chest. Like, feathers. We don't really have a chicken farm or anything, so any feathers we get, why not? Let's keep them. Empty bottles, not really withering dust. Enderman heads. Alright, we'll keep Enderman heads. We have room in the filter. And again, we only have 2 in here right now, which means we probably don't get too many of these. Why is this not being... Do we not have a spot for nebulous? I don't have a spot for nebulous hearts. Okay. If you didn't know nebulous hearts, I think I mentioned this before, but they turn into ender pearls directly. 3 per nebulous heart. Pretty good deal, in my opinion. I believe witch hats have recipes, right? You can turn them... Maybe not. Dropped realizer to craft the tome of alchemy. You can wear one if you want to look like a leprechaun. Alright, I thought these could be like crafted into stuff, but they cannot. Um, Emeralds for sure. Those can't go wrong with keeping emeralds around. Cobwebs, I don't think we need cobwebs or sugar. Artifact loot bag. I feel like artifact loot bags don't have stuff worth keeping. Like that wasn't good. That's yeah. Okay, so we now can set this guy to always active. And we should see a bunch of stuff leaving the system. There we go. It's all being trashed. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I am going to save sticks actually because I hate crafting sticks all the time. There we go. Now if we don't want something like this bow or these leggings, look at that. They go in there. This will eventually get pulled out, pretty sure. There they go. Yeah. Much, much better. Now, if we turn the system back on, despite there being a... Why are there a ton of items on the floor? This is the other problem. I feel like this priority system is not working as intended. If we go back here, here we go. We can see that I've set this to priority -1, and this priority +1. They're both set to insert. So the idea is anything that comes out of the system should go in here first. If it fails to go in here, it'll go in here. But I feel like for some reason that's not what happens. I feel like it tries to go into this chest, or into this drawer controller, and if it fails, it just decides, okay, I tried. And I think the reason is because they're on the same block. Like, you see how this is 2 connections? And I think that is a problem. I'm not sure, though. I don't know enough about how Andrea was written to really say. Let's see. Let's turn the lights back on, because we don't want a ton of spawns while we go down to check this out. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go underneath it. I should really make this accessible. This should be fine, right? Yeah, I think it's okay. So what is the problem here? This thing is full. If we increase the range, maybe that'll help us out. I'm not sure. Let's see, are there items on the floor still? Let's grab some dirt real fast. There are, yeah, what is going on there? There's just a stack of items. Does it have to do with the fans? I don't know, guys. I'm really trying to think here what could be causing this. I think it's the fans. So what if we control the range -1? Oh, yeah, look at that. I think that was the problem. I think these fans were causing... here, let me see. Because we had them on 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Being pushed into the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pushed into the center. But the problem is I think it pushes them slightly further than that 5th block. Like, it just gives it momentum, so it keeps going. And they were pushing each other so much that the items were actually getting stuck and couldn't move further than that center block. Like, even though this was pulling on them, I think that's what was happening. So now theoretically we should be seeing a lot of this stuff. I mean, not filling up necessarily because the system has lights on. So let's cover all this back up. Pretend it didn't happen. And let's see this guy back here too. And lights. Let's watch this thing in action. Awesome. Alright, Enderman here. We should see an Ender Pearl come through here pretty quick then. We're at 41, 42. Look at that. All right, sweet. What about the overflow chest? Are we getting any items in here? Shovel immediately gets taken out. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is what I wanted to see. All right. Mob farm has been fixed up, guys. I'm so happy about that. We do have a lot of levels on us, which is awesome, because we can start enchanting stuff again if we want to. We probably will have to, actually. Or we'll have to repair our armor, at least. But I'd say this was good work. So I'm going to keep this running. Actually, hold up. One more thing I got to check. Are any of these, like, really close to being full? 10 out of 64, or 10 out of 32, 4 out of 32, fine. 1 out, no. So we don't have a lot of, like, any of these stuff. Ender pearls is the thing I definitely want to make sure we don't, like, void any of them, because they're going to be really important for a lot of recipes. And then, oh, we're running 89 out of 160, 81 out of 160, 150, 156 out of 160. Let's take some of those out. 350, ooh, okay. Let's see, what do we have in here? We have 1 emerald upgrade, 1 gold upgrade. Gold, gold, no upgrade. Fine on XP. All these should be not even close to filling up. Oh, this one, was it? This one's decently close. Okay, so we need to grab some more upgrades for our loot bags, because I definitely want to keep those rolling in, because we can set up bag openers, and we can get a lot of good stuff that I mean, we've opened a few loot bags. You know, we have that, like, that whole messy area down below for loot bag opening, and that's fine. But we need to do something about this right now. So where do I put? I don't really have a. I mean, that is the loot bag storage, so I guess we'll just keep them on us for now. Do we have any upgrades in here? No. Do we have any upgrades in here? Thought I'm. Oh yes, yes. I've made more in the past. Haha. We even have some gold ones. All right, let's grab those. Those will be the ones we work with. Sweet. Let's run back there. I didn't even have to run anywhere. Could have been fine the whole time. I wonder how many emeralds we'll be getting though, honestly, because I I mean, emerald is the top tier in terms of making these upgrades, right? And we were at 1, so we'll keep track of that just to see how we do. I'm not going to put another emerald upgrade. Well, actually, I'll put the diamond one in here. That puts us up, yeah, basically doubles what we were at before. This one, I'll put another gold one in. And we'll put another gold one in these two as well, just to make, oh, that's emerald. And this one needs a gold upgrade as well, because that's almost full. And 12, I mean, just to be on the safe side, right? I think we're fine there, yeah. I think we can keep the rest on us. Let's put this emerald one away for now. I'll put the item filter in here too, just so we have it there. We need to eat what's next up on the menu, a strawberry jelly sandwich. There we go. Awesome, guys. So this is going to be running for round the clock, basically. We have the power for it. If you don't remember, we have the setup. I put 2 power cells next to it. Each of them can transfer 5,000 per tick, so this thing can receive up to 10,000 per tick. And I believe it takes 5,000 per operation on this mob grinder. That's why I put 2 next to it. But you can see we have 12 million stored up. Excuse me. Just in the power cells. And then remember the crystal setup down in the basement. Turns on if it dips below 50%. So, and then it turns right off again too when it gets above 50%. Which is perfect. Means we'll always have power as long as we have a crystal down there. Now, I need to clean up my inventory a bit and decide what we're going to do next, guys, because that was a quick project. So let's do another quick project. One sec. Alrighty, guys, so I decided I know what we're going to do. We are going to, as the slice displays indicated to me, move all of our stuff, our storage, our ME system. Well, I don't know if I call this ME system, but it's like it's sort of an ME system. We're going to move all this stuff over to the Manor. We're going to finally move into the Manor, guys. The day has finally come. So, for that, we're going to need to take all of our stuff here with us, including this power cell. Honestly, I already forgot what was behind this wall. Like, I did not even know there was a power cell there. I was like, oh, we're getting power down here. But this can stay here for now. That's fine. Coal generator, auto placer. Nope, don't need any of that. Also, if you guys remember, back in, like, episode 6, something like that, I don't know. I did a bunch of ME stuff off camera, where I just kind of got us started on having the parts that we would need to get started. I already moved all of that over here now, too, so we can just focus on the Manor. And what I did is, I don't know if I've shown the I don't know when the last time we were in here, but I just finished lighting it up actually. This was a mini mob system where like anytime I'd go near this place, mobs would be in this on this floor. So that was fun. But first thing I need to do real quick is just put this guy here and that guy there, because as you just saw a second ago, I had to run like all the way up to the roof down here. So I just made a couple quick elevators. These aren't permanent or anything. This is just so we can get in and out of here real fast for now. But basically what I'm thinking is we have this space right here, right? So what if we build a wall here essentially and have all the machines indented into the wall, you know? So I'm thinking that's gonna look pretty good. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Do we have a builder's wand on us? Misc stuff? Builder's wand. Builder's wand's for the win. And there we go. So we're just gonna take this. I moved too fast. Take it all the way there. Boom. Just like that. The center is where these torches are. Oh, of course that's... Yeah, whatever. We'll do a 3. We'll do a 3x2. And I'm thinking we just basically drop everything we need behind it so that we don't have to worry about cabling so much. You know? I mean, that makes sense to me. So, energy cell, energy acceptor, and from here we can do ME stuff. So this torch is probably gonna have to go. If we do this and have the crafting terminal just right there for right now, that's fine. What is it that we need specifically? Let me get inventory organized, please. Thank you. Alright, modular storage, definitely gonna have to drop this guy down. Well, I mean, we might as well set it up how we had it before, just so we can access it. There we go. And what... Is there a reason this isn't giving up power? Did I mess something up? Was there an in-between step? Does there have to... No, there can't be a cable. I'm blanking, guys. I don't know why this isn't online. It has we have a storage bus. We have an energy acceptor. Maybe this thing can't output directly? Maybe this needs to be via cable? Was that a problem? Oh yeah, that was a problem. Okay, so this thing doesn't look at this as a proper channel thingy. Whatever, that's fine. The main reason also for motivating this is you can see 199 out of 200. Basically, our valuables chest is getting too big. Sure, I could upgrade this to 300, put off the problem till later. I don't want to. I want to get started on this now. So I think what we're going to need for sure is an ME drive. And that's 2 of these, a cable, and iron ingots. So actually, I can't just grab everything. So cable, 2 of these, and then iron is in here. If we search ME drive, boom, we got an ME drive. And I think the ME drive we won't, but like I think we'll put this stuff here, have dark oak, and then emboss the machines. Is emboss? I don't know if emboss is the right word. But obviously, as any ME drive needs, it actually needs some cartridges to be put in here. And I usually go for the 4K ones. I don't think there's a need to go higher than that, especially in something like this where we don't use all that much of anything. So we're going to need logic ones, we're going to need piercers, quartz, and we're going to need the other ones. We don't need these guys. We need this guy and this guy. We need piercers, quartz. What was the other thing? We're going to need redstone, iron, quartz glass, redstone, fused quartz, quartz glass, whatever. Piercers, quartz, more redstone. Alright, let's grab the redstone. I have 1 quartz glass in here. Will we be able to do this? That is the question. Oh, it did not accept my 4 input there. Let's try that again. There we go. 4K ME storage. So we're going to need 3 of these 1Ks. 1, 2... it's using regular ones. Which is not the end of the world, because we have actually a lot of service quartz in here, right? Yeah, we have over 400. So if we can save the pure ones for things that actually require the pure ones, that is fine by me. Alright, we got that. Looking good so far. 4K ME storage cell. What are we missing? What are we missing? What are we missing? We're missing quartz glass. Okay, how do you make quartz glass? It's exactly what I thought. So we don't have any service quartz that is currently in what's it called form. So we need to get our sag mill here real quick. Drop this guy just on top just so he has power. And we're just going to make a stack of this stuff, but we only need 5 to progress. Boom, we got it. So just drop them in like this. And now we should have everything we need. Yes, 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 yes. All right, we got one of these. Boom. And that let us store 63 different types of items. So the difference between types and stacks, so that's what I'm comparing right now. The modular storage, which holds 200 stacks of items. So you see all this coal ore? This would count as one type in the ME system. So I think in the end, this is like, I think everything we have in here, even though it's 199 stacks, we might actually be able to contain it all in this one 4K storage system we just made. And that's what I'd like to find out, because that's going to determine how efficiently we can progress going forward. We do need to hook this guy up, actually. I put him, I know I put him here, but, well, actually, we can move the cables. So let's do that. Oh, it's going to break everything. That guy. I want the crafting terminal to be up 1, so it's at eye level. Superb. This guy goes here, and that's online. Sweet. How do I want to do this? Do I just want to manually take it all out? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to transfer all this manually, and if I need to, I'll make a second one. If not, I won't make a second one. Catch you guys in just a sec. Okay, guys, here we go. So, I had to make a second one. I was very wrong about how many different types of items we had in there. But I did it. I made 2. It wasn't a big deal. Once we had most of the stuff in here, it's easy to craft. So, as we can see now, we have an ME system just like before, sort of, except now our items are stored on this rather than on this. Now, obviously, you can see there's still stuff in here, and what I decided to do, because 2 of these were full, and I didn't want it to be at capacity so that I'd have to make more as soon as I needed more, what I did is I took everything that is an ore, so everything that we haven't processed yet, and put it in here. The reason for this is because we'll be able to extract directly out of this guy and sort of use it to filter items out as they come into our system. So what I did is I gave the storage bus a priority of 10 so that any ores we take out go back in here and not onto these drives. Next up, we gotta put our machines down just like we said we would. So, what's important? We need our alloy smelter. That's important. Right there. Second alloy smelter, not necessary right now. Sag mill, super duper important. Let's put that guy down. Don't need a second sag mill either right now. Double crusher, I want that guy as well. And then we have our vibrant capacitor bank, which I will drop right here just for now, so we can see if we have power or not, and if we need to charge any items. Not that we have anything that needs charging right now. But, yeah, so I think there was a couple things. Wait, actually, should all be over here now, right? Binder? No. Okay, so there were a couple things. Yeah, that's right. They were in that chest. So let's run back real. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. We have an elevator. I was about to jump down again. Here we go. In a future episode, we'll work on this path here too, so it's not as dangerous to walk down and up, or it doesn't take as long, that kind of thing. But we did leave a couple things over here in like this output chest we had. Jeez, fences. Right here. So I don't want to grab everything, but I want to grab these binders, glass, the clay, stone, sure. All this neat stuff. Those capacitors can stay there. And yeah, whatever this can say. I will clean up this house off camera at some point. Right now what I need to do is we need to make more energy conduits so that we can put down more machines like this license place. And that shouldn't take too long. That should be pretty easy. And we'll get back into blood magic soon too. I've been a little absent on that one. I actually kind of forgot how it works. It's been so long. But here, let's just dump all this stuff into the system. This is the beautiful part about having an ME system now. So now we need to make conduits, energy conduits from Andrea. Here we go. We make the basic ones. We don't have any conductive iron. Are you yanking me right now? Well, I guess we're upgrading then because I don't actually have conductive iron. How much can these transfer? 512,000? Overkill. We're never going to have that much going through the system, I think. These are just basic machines. Oh, is it 3 and then up? 1, 2, 3, then up. Okay, so this one is excessive. Let's get rid of that guy. And just... yeah, that seems alright. Alright, let's drop all of these out. And we just have room for 4? Yeah. Well, I think we would have room for a 5th, right? Like on this wall it doesn't have... yeah. So even though it like looks cramped on the inside there, it's actually fine. Now, my question is, do lower tier and higher tier cables connect? Can I just put this here? I cannot. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. Well, oops. Didn't even realize I was standing there. There we go. We'll take the lower tier one that we had on there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, let's put that guy down. Cool. Now we have a slice and splice in place. Easy. We have room for up to 4 more machines right now. We could get a 5th one if we made more energy conduits. But that's super good. I'm going to drop these two. You know, this alloy smelter and segment, we'll just mimic this. And this has gold in it for some reason. And none. There we go. Sweet. Put this in the system. Put that in the system. Nice. So it doesn't look great right now, and we definitely have a lot of work left ahead of us, but I'm happy with what we got accomplished today. We're slowly moving into the manor, so we'll be hanging out in here a lot more, so I'll definitely try to make this place look a lot nicer than it is right now. It's just a lot of spruce and a lot of dark oak. But we'll definitely keep going with ME next. Probably actually start trying to get some automation going, maybe make the controller. If I could spell. Controller, let's see, what do we need for that? Is that even... Okay, we have everything we need for that. Easy peasy. We'll get started on the next episode, and then we'll progress from there, guys. So it's been great. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.